Alrighty guys, now in today's video we are going to be talking about Chime. Should you use Chime in 2021? I hope you guys enjoy it, and overall I hope you guys get something of value out of this video. And if you do, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, concerns, ask them down in the comments. And Chime Bank, here we come. Roll the intro. Let's go. Come on. Now, for those of you that don't know what Chime Bank isn't a normal bank. It has no physical locations. It's an online bank that has a ton of capabilities that the brick and mortar banks have. Now, Chime Bank has a variety of different products, from savings account, checking account, and a variety of other accounts that are supposed to help your financial being. Now, the standard spend account is pretty much just a standard checking account. You get a routing number, account number, and a debit card, so you can buy things online or you have the card that you can swipe. It's still pretty cool. Like I said before, this bank has no physical locations, but you might be asking, well, Carter, how can you pull money out if there's no physical locations? Well, they have over 38,000 free ATMs that you guys can pull money out at a zero cost. Not to mention, you guys can transfer money from other banks and just do a straight wire transfer. You can do that too. Now, very similar to like other online banks, if you have a check that you need deposited, you guys can snap a picture of it and do it that way. But the biggest value for the overall spend or checking account is getting your check, your direct deposit from your employer, up to 2 days early. So how Chime actually works and how this process works, when a bank actually allows you to, collect payroll or all that, what they do is they actually send the money to your bank, and there's a holding period of anywhere from 2 to 3 days. What Chime does is they pretty much just let you have it the day that your employer sends it, which is actually really, really cool. It's very, very convenient. Now, another thing that Chime has is just any ordinary savings account. You get an APY of 0.5, which in my opinion is extremely low, but we'll get into that here in a minute. It's just a standard saving account, and the cool thing about this is with your direct deposit, you can automatically set aside, 5%, 10%, or a certain dollar amount to your savings. So it's kind of automated, so you don't really have to worry about it. In my opinion, that is fantastic. Now, another fantastic thing that the Chime Bank has is it's called Spot Me. So if you're somebody who tends to overdraft your account quite often, this might be very, very interesting for you. You can get spotted up to $200 fee-free, but you have to qualify and make over $500 per month on direct deposit. So if you're somebody that honestly is, kind of touch and go with your overdraft, this might be worth it, because I know a lot of other banks that charge upwards of $45 for overdrafting your account. Now, how do you pay them back? It's very simple. When you get your next direct deposit, they just take whatever you use and they keep it for themselves and kind of pay them back. And you don't have to worry about it. And another fantastic thing that the Chime Bank offers is it's called Roundups. So what this is if that just say you guys go and you buy an iced coffee for $1.50, you can get it rounded up to $2 and automatically save that 50 cents. Over the course of the year, I have a bank that has this, and you can save anywhere from like $200 to $300 or $400 just by kind of rounding up your expenses. It's a great thing out, and I would highly, highly recommend it for saving your money. So another fantastic thing that Chime Bank has is it's the credit builder. So this is an awesome way to start building your credit. It's very similar to like a secured credit card, but the beauty of this is they don't actually run your credit, so anybody can sign up for it. And your credit limit is however much you have in your spend account. So technically, you always should be able to pay it off. So here's the total review of Chime Bank. There's no fees. It has a pretty decent APY, or your interest on your savings. There's a very large network of ATMs. It's a pretty well-reviewed and well-used app. And it's very easy to qualify and sign up for. But where does it fall short? One, there's no physical location. So if you have questions about anything, you can't just drive 5 minutes away and go and talk to someone. You have to call or email them, and I've heard that this has a tendency to take quite some time to get a hold of them. Number two, there's no joint account. So if you guys are somebody that's married or getting married, you guys cannot have a bank account with your partner. And I think that could be lacking a lot. Not to mention, you guys cannot take out any loans, CDs, and it's very convenient to keep all of your finances all in one place. For me, when I took out my auto loan, I just went to my local bank and said, hey, I need a loan, and they automatically deduct it from my pay stubs, and it's awesome. Not to mention, anytime you use an out-of-network ATM, you get charged $2.50. So you have to be cautious of what ATMs you have. And not to mention, when you guys get cash, that hard-earned cash, how do you put it to your card? You actually have to go to like a CVS or Walgreens, and I've heard that it charges about $5 for every $200 you have, so that can add up very, very fast for fees. So Chime is great for somebody that is really just starting out, a younger audience, and it's not gonna be great for somebody that has, one, a lot of bills and likes to go to that physical location. Not to mention, the bank that I use has an APY of 4.7%. So I can count on like $50 or $40 per month going into my account just because of my extremely high interest rate. I use Genesis Credit Union, so I would highly recommend looking and talking to all your local credit unions before picking a certain bank, because as a customer, you have that option to go pick and choose the best bank that meets your needs. So yes, this is a great platform and a great bank, but there is some limitations that you have to be cautious about. For me, I don't like the online banks. I've used them in the past, and it's a headache when you get cash and you want to pay some bills or something like that to find a bank that you actually have to, you have to find a place that you can deposit that cash, and it's a big headache, and I wouldn't recommend it. But honestly, guys, I'll put a link down below if you guys want to sign up. You guys can get like 50 bucks, but overall, I would give it like a B-, B+ right in that range. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.